Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I'm your host, Rumboyz Robbie, aka the Admiral. This is Rumboyz Week 15 Waiver Wire Targets. Make sure that you guys dive into the live chat. Give us feedback on your lineups, what patchwork that you have to do, what you're thinking about, who you're adding, dropping, so on and so forth. We're going to be here answering you guys' question for about the next hour and some change. Um, as always, make sure that you guys also spike the like and also subscribe to the channel. As always, I am joined by my very loyal and esteemed, trustworthy co-host, Mr. Bogart Scott-Free of the GMM Network. What's going on, brother?
Hey! Congratulations to y'all that made it to this week. You know what I mean? We're
Semifinals.
semifinals. You know what I mean? We're 1 week away from the chip. You know what I mean? We hope if y'all that is coming off the bye week, hopefully y'all ain't one and done this week. You know what I mean? This is part of the process, getting y'all to like my man the Admiral said, fix up some of those holes you might need, or maybe look towards some of the defenses streaming, QBs streaming, whatever it may be. We got you right here.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. It is semifinals weekend in fantasy football. Once again, big congratulations to all you guys that have made it. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and girls. What it do? Dilly. Bogart Scott-Free, before we dive into this waiver wire show, talk to him about monkeyknifefight.com.
Hey, for those of y'all that's in it, congratulations again. For those of y'all that's out, hey, it doesn't have to be over. You can still get in on some fantasy football action. In this case, daily fantasy football action. And that's over at monkeyknifefight.com. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code Rumboyz in all caps. And no cap, we going to match that first deposit all the way up to $50. Drop 10, you get dub. Drop dub, you get the 40. But if you maximize our promo, you drop 50 and you get $100 to play with on this legal, legit daily fantasy sports prop action. Get in on Touchdown Dance. Get in on Rapid Fire. Get in on some lesser more.
Got it
Head on
all.
over. Yeah, we got it all. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Once again, that's promo code Rumboyz. Hey.
Hell yes. Also, you guys can get at Monkey Knife Fight on the app joints too. So head on over, download their app as well. We are also
That's right.
live on the Sportscaster app and sportscaster.com. Be sure to head over to the Apple App Store and download the Sportscaster app if you guys have not already. Also, if you are on Sportscaster, guys, head on over to YouTube and follow us and subscribe as well. Dilly. Let's go ahead and dive right into tonight's tonight's show sheet here. Dive right in. 1 second. We're going to begin with our running back injuries. Ronald Jones, Radio Raheem Mostert, Myles Gaskin with the COVID. So Ronald Jones, I think he should be good to go though, right?
He had like some kind of surgery some kind of procedure or surgery where they're putting a pin in his pinky. I mean, it's a fractured pinky if I remember correctly. The one thing I'm saying is Chris Godwin had a similar injury early on in the year, and he had the procedure done that week, and he didn't play that following Sunday. So this is kind of noteworthy. You know what I mean?
Definitely noteworthy. I want to check up on his status, dude. Why is
Yeah.
my app? Why is sleeper app like?
Because it's a phenomenal matchup against the Falcons. Like the pass catching running backs, they tend to eat. We just saw, Austin Eckler. You think he caught 9 balls on them? You know what I mean? You're gonna want to exploit that matchup. And Ronald Jones has been, absolutely showing up this year. You know what I mean? Ronald Jones, he's better than Zeke this year. He's better than Miles Sanders. He's better than, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ronald Jones.
he's been better. He's been better than expected.
Yeah, well, better than some of these notable names. You know what I mean? Bro. So it's a real massive blow to for everybody that has Rojo in their semis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pause.
So you're actually you are correct. about the Chris Godwin take. Um, they'll likely turn to a combination of Fournette and McCoy, which that fucking scares the shit out of me. Damn it,
Yeah,
Ronald Jones. Fuck Ronald Jones.
Fournette is actually the guy I would lean on more if I had to choose between the two because Fournette did have his games where he was being hyper targeted out of the backfield. Remember those when the couple times where Rojo was in the doghouse
Yeah,
and they were like, "Oh, he's our, he's our, what do they call it?" They weren't calling him Fournette a scat back. They were calling him something else. I forget, but they were indicating that they were going to be throwing him the ball. You know what I mean? And they actually did it. So, I mean, we did see LaShawn McCoy get in and on some action this past week.
bro.
You got Rojo. You got Rojo in some spots or what?
I got Rojo in a dynasty league where I had a fucking buy. Here it goes.
Hey man, fucking here we are, bro. Like,
Here it fucking goes.
listen, my keeper league that I'm in, and I love my team. My crazy cousin Ryan, shout out to him. He's the #1 seed all year. I'm playing him. He has Rojo and Raheem. He called me last night talking shit. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, his team's called the Dark Side, and I had to remind him, listen, bro, I'm familiar with the dark side of the force too, all right? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, I
had to let him
got
know, like,
you.
you try to call me, like, you know what I mean? And he's also AKA the Fantasy Reaper. He woke up this morning, he was like, fuck, my guys are hurt, man. And I'm like, well, you are
Yeah.
the Reaper. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have called talking shit.
Should
And like,
never talking shit. Yeah.
but you know what's crazy is, bro, like my whole team blew up this week. And I'm like, damn, that's just as bad as my team being hurt, in my opinion, because I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, can they all repeat or do, Anyways, I digress.
No, you're good. You're good. So, guys, some backs to go out there and target. And of course, your regular, fantasy football leagues. Cam Akers, Jeff Wilson Jr., DeAndre Washington, Lynn Bowden, and Saban Ahmad.
Yeah,
Of
just in
course.
case he comes back this week, because
Yes,
he
he
would be
does.
the guy over DeAndre Washington. Oh, he
Bro.
does come back. You might need to grab Sal Vaughn if someone might have dropped him in your dynasty.
Bro, that's what I'm checking for. I could. Oh my gosh, all of these guys are all like scooped up.
Yeah, it's dynasty, bro. Everyone's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jeff
it's
Wilson
super
Jr.,
thin.
though, I mean, listen, I don't want Raheem to play, obviously, because then, Jeff Wilson Jr. becomes a smash play against the Cowboys.
Bro.
Everybody runs like shit on the Cowboys.
I may need to. I think I can still make fucking trades in this league, and I might pony up some shit. I might get real fucking grimy, bro.
He's like, listen, I need to win now.
Yo,
Is this that league too you don't really intend on coming back to next year?
I mean, if I'm a
Because
winner,
I remember you were
I'm
like
probably gonna
annoyed.
go
I know you're
back.
annoyed by one of your dynasty leagues. You're like, this dynasty league annoys me. I don't even want to come back. They were asking you to pay like next year already too, or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, it's that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, win it now.
I
Win it
gotta
now
win
and
it.
deal with that shit later.
Win it
Sorry.
and orphan the fuck out the team. I mean, I could like this team is. I have a good team where I can build around. I can do some shit
Yeah.
with. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do there. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do there. But no, so I mean, go out there, guys. Definitely go get Cam Akers. If Cam Akers is available to
He's
you,
a
you need to grab
100%
him.
priority.
Yeah, he's a 100% priority. If you have Fab left, you're throwing all of it on.
Spending it all.
Yeah, you're probably going all in on that. I'd be willing to go all in on that.
Yeah,
at this
because he
point.
was right underneath the 60% threshold. So
Yeah,
a lot of people just gave up on him for the last month. You know what I mean? And he's floating around in spots.
Yep. I might trade for a dynasty.
You know what you do? You give up like your first round or something, some bullshit like, yeah, here's my first round next year.
I'm gonna give him some fucking cheeks for that shit, bro. I'll be like, yo, let me get that.
Get you Cam Akers, bro.
Yep. Let's see here. So that's really it with the running backs.
Lynn Bowden's really interesting. I want to touch on Lynn Bowden. Matter of fact, Lynn Bowden's on this list twice today because he's designated as a
receiver and a running back. Yeah.
And if you're hurt, if you have any of these guys and you can grab a Lynn Bowden, it's not the greatest matchup against the Patriots, but Devontae Parker's out or he's hurt. I forgot to put him on the list but we'll get to it. Devontae Parker's out. You know what I mean? Gesicki's hurt. Jakeem Grant is hurt. These
Yep.
guys might all miss the game, and he might be the only guy, and he might get some touches out of the backfield as well. And I mean, Lynn Bowden, 9 targets. That's awesome. You know what I mean? 9 targets last week. That was fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
So I mean, Lynn Bowden I like because I can't. You could play him, as a receiver and as a running back. Um, One of the things I want to state as we get deeper into the show, guys, because tonight's probably going to be more condensed, being that this is semifinals. So this content is really exclusive for semifinalists. If you do not have to make any moves, okay, you're by now the pool is probably so damn thin.
Yep.
That maybe or maybe not. Your team is not affected by this. Okay, you are really only going after these players if you need to do patchwork, like I mentioned before, and like I mentioned in the promos today.
Yeah, and that's normally, boys and girls, we would have this running back list would be chucked full of all the handcuffs, everything as well.
Yeah.
This is just solely for patchwork right here because you guys should be on game right now. Like
You should be. Yeah, you're
on game by now.
Yeah, your lineup should be just stacked, like at this point to where you're already prepared for any type of scenario. Let's see here. Wide receivers, Deebo Samuel, Mike Williams, and Keenan Allen, all those guys went down this Sunday.
Also got to mention Devontae Parker and Jakeem Grant. I forgot to put them on the list.
Parker and Grant. Correct. Let's see here. Some guys that you can go and pick up. Again, we're mentioning Lynn Bowden, Tim Patrick, Chad Hansen, and Nelson Aguilar. So some guys that you could go out and you can get as well. Hansen we mentioned a couple of times, so I'd probably maybe would place some priority there for Hansen just because that's a reoccurring name.
Yeah,
and you want to go with hot hands.
He actually had his debut 2 weeks ago against the Colts. They're playing against the Colts this week. The Colts they've been kind of show that they've had a little bit of flaws in their secondary this past couple weeks. Maybe it's because the years is piling on. So, but I mean, he had 115 yards last time. What was it, like 11 targets? You know, he put up a stat line. And I think 9 catches, some shit like that. I'm in the ballpark.
I need everyone to also take note of this. I'm sorry, Bogart.
Oh, good.
Something super, super, very important that you need to take note of. Henry Ruggs is also out due to the COVID. You got the COVID-19.
Wow, Nelson. Oh, and of course, my cousin has Nelson Aguilar against me.
Yeah, so Nelson Aguilar now becomes priority.
And now we're gonna throw up Hunter Renfro as well. If you're in a bind or like, one of these receivers that we named.
Hunter Renfro just got a 1-year extension today.
Hey, it's crazy? He's the oldest looking, youngest white receiver. That man looks like he's 40.
I feel that. Bro, I need it. Oh my gosh. This is actually, so I'm going through my lineup says like we're doing this show. And once again, that same fucking dynasty league, bro. Ruggs was my replacement for fucking Julio.
Hey, listen, bro. We're in the semis, so like we said, this show is only for the motherfuckers in the semis right now. So that includes us. You know what I mean? It's your show. You get to do whatever you want, bro. Let's figure this thing out. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only thing that I can do is
I would flip Julio right now. Someone would buy Julio off you. I would flip Julio.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to figure out some shit. Like, let me see if these fucking.
Is this the one that? Is this the one? Is this the Stoner League?
Yep. Oh, trades are locked. They locked them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They finally locked them.
Damn, if they were making trades all the way up to the playoffs started, I don't like that either.
I can go Braxton Berrios.
Hey,
Oh my
who are the
god.
Jets playing?
The fucking Jets are playing the Rams.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, well, Braxton Berrios. I mean, but he plays in the slot and out wide. But and Crowder, did Crowder get in the game last week? He was out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
probably
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll out. Oh, because I had him in my flex straights. So you know
Chad
what?
Hansen, bro.
I'm gonna go Komet. Hanson's already picked up.
Okay. Oh, nice in the flex. Yeah, Cole Clement, baby.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly how I'm about to play
I'm.
that.
I might need to make a claim on Clement too, man, because I lost my motherfucking Gasicki, dude, and I have Johnu
Yeah,
and
if you
Hayden
lost
Hurst.
Gasicki, go get Komet. Go get Komet. I need or James Conner comes back.
James Conner did come back. He came back, but he
He only
didn't.
put up .8.
Yeah, because he sucked.
Yeah, he sucked. But I mean, he's playing the Bengals.
Yeah, he's playing the Bengals. You know what? You know what? You know who got a lot of work? You know what I'm saying? It was Jalen Samuel, but they were playing from behind, so that's where
Exactly.
Samuel. Yeah, because is Snell available? Snell.
Not in Dynasty. Not in
Okay.
this league.
Yeah, people rock with the Snell.
Yeah, so pretty much in this league, like what I have is what I have, bro. Yeah.
No Jeff, no JWJ, Jeff Wilson Jr.
Nope.
Damn.
Nope. Motherfucker's already rocking. So no, it's cool. I'll roll with Cole Kmet right there against Minnesota.
I want you to win that league too, man.
Bro, I want to win that. I want to win
Cause
this league
that's
because
all. It's all
everybody.
other analysts that fucking. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
can't be. They don't be sleeping on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Don't be
It's me
sleeping
and a
on the
bunch of
Admiral.
fucking other analysts. So it's like, bro, like I like if I get into the championship, bro, if I get into the championship, the person that I'm likely going to that I'm probably going to face, it'll work out a lot better for me. I need to get into the championship because those are better matchups for me than who I'm probably going to face in the semis.
Yeah,
But I've
no,
also
I
beat but I've
remember you
also beat
texting.
everyone in this whole entire league. So
But this is the one guy that you're playing this week, though, right? That he bested you like early in the year, right?
oh yeah, no, that was the other. That's the
Oh,
other
that's
one.
the other
That's the one.
dynasty.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the other dynasty league where I got like the
Yeah.
full IDP. Yeah,
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay.
yeah. I know James Conner got hurt again. I mean, but
Oh, he really did get hurt again. Oh, you know what? We got to put Benny the Snell as a pickup right here too, and Jalen. And I know Seth MacFarlane. He's dealing with
or
something
Anthony
too.
McFarlane,
Anthony McFarlane, Seth MacFarlane. That's the motherfucking
fucking goddamn
the
Spawn
Family Guy.
creator or Family Guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Family Guy. I was thinking about Anthony for a second. Damn it. But yeah, so those are wide
Well,
receivers that
check
you
it
guys
out.
should
Fact
probably
check me on
get.
that. Is Anthony McFarlane is he wounded right now? Because if not, Jalen Samuels got to be available for you. There's no
Mm,
way they're playing from behind in this game though. So
I'm gonna just roll with Cole Kmet right there, dog.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll with Kmet right there.
Playing the
Uh,
Vikings, they're not the greatest against the tight end at all.
QB injuries. I actually did get some word today on this one. Alex Smith. I'm hearing that he is gonna he should be fine. He should be ready to
Okay.
rock.
Yeah, it's just a
Um,
strain, right? It's not a
yeah,
full on
it's just a
pull.
strain. Yeah. But do monitor that one. The QB on the waiver wire that I want to go and get, or well, I'm recommending that you guys should go and get is Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
But that's if you're hurting. Haha,
Uh, I see what you did there.
yeah. That's really all that
And if you are like somebody who doesn't like your QB's matchups, and next week, like say I would grab Jalen Hurts, and then say whatever QB you're rocking with, and you get to the chip, you get to the promised land. They're playing the Cowboys, and Jalen Hurts is going to be a solid play that week. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The Cowboys defense sucks.
Fuck, fuck the
Fuck them.
Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys.
My Cowboy homies are already getting on me about this week. And I'm like, bro, you guys got Andy Dalton, and we got like, Mullins, or maybe I heard it might even be Bethard. You know what I mean? This week,
The
like,
third, yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? Or Beat Hard is what I call him. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it's spelled over to spelled like
Damn.
that.
All my fucking backup backs for James Conner suck. You know what?
Damn
Here's
it
what I do.
all.
They don't suck. They don't suck. I shouldn't say that. I
Yeah,
apologize.
you gotta big them up like you always do every week. When you always big up your players and it helps. It works. And I always get on you for doing it, and I'm like, why don't I do that?
It's just now. It's just now. Now I gotta like figure out some shit, bro. I need like some shit. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck. The patchwork has become real. Julio, you need to fucking pop up healthy suddenly.
Hey, hey, Julio needs Mr. Miyagi to go. You know what I'm talking about when he does the whatchamacallit, where
The whack.
he slaps the hands together. You know what I'm saying? He does a little fucking. You know what I mean? Get it on the hamstring.
Yep,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Oh my gosh. I'm hoping that he's not still gonna be ruled out.
You know, well, what about Russell Gage, Chad? There's another guy, Chad something.
So the
Or
team will decide at another time whether to shut Julio down or whether to shut Jones down for the rest of the season after he's now missed 4 games this season with the same ailment. It's the worst possible timing for Jones fantasy managers as the first week. Oh my God,
you don't say.
he's not gonna fucking get in. Well, that's a done deal right there.
The worst thing you would. This is the best thing is that they say he's out though, because if they say he's gonna be in and he does nothing for you, you know what I mean? You get what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you rather, I would almost rather just have a different option to go to than put him in, and then he doesn't even play a full game, or let alone a quarter.
Going Stevenson. Oh,
There, what about Cam
ooh,
Sims?
wait. I think I just figured out a fucking idea.
Who? What you got there?
I'm about to throw some fab on Deandre Washington.
There you go, bro. Shit, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck it.
Here's something I want to say about DeAndre
So
Washington.
that's the best player available.
If there's no Salvon Ahmed, one thing I want you, Run Boys and Girls, I want you to pay attention to is he got 13 carries, DeAndre Washington, but there was only 18 carries in that entire game. So that said something to me, you know what I mean? And like, you know, they're playing the Patriots. The Patriots aren't the greatest run defense. They are bend don't break. They let you move the ball, hold you to field goals, etc. Or at least they'll try their best. So a volume play, yes. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro. I mean,
Oh,
you
I
gotta
have
just spend the
mad
fab.
fab remaining.
You gotta spend the fab now, B.
I
What
have
other
so much remaining. Okay, this should work out.
what other running backs? Like who else do we got here? Just I'm curious to see who's available.
In this dynasty league,
Yeah.
Laird, Richard, McNichols.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
exactly. Yeah, Matt Collins at receiver. Like,
Hey, do I got a delay?
no,
Okay. I hear myself delayed though, but as long as you don't hear it, that means the people don't.
you shouldn't.
It's probably my internet,
Okay.
bro.
Hollywood asked Seahawks, Cleveland, or Bucks defense this week.
I was Seahawks, Cleveland, or Bucks. Cleveland has a giant. Cleveland. Who the Bucks got? They got Atlanta. I go Cleveland. But you know what though? Cleveland and Atlanta, it's splitting hairs. But I'd rather go Cleveland because if it's Danny Dimes, bro, he sucks. You know what I mean? And I'm not afraid of any of the weapons. And then because Calvin Ridley could still get off. You know what I mean? Even there's no Julio. Hayden Hurst will still be there. You know what I mean? But then also the Bucks, they it's divisional, so you never know. Like, you know what I mean? The Matt Ryan might come out slinging it for all we fucking know. You know what I mean? They divisional matchups.
Anything can happen, kids.
Yeah. But so I would go with the angry ass Cleveland Browns right now. They're angry as fuck. I'd be mad at Cody Parkey. That was his bad. He missed that fucking kick and the extra point. That could have changed the course of the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
I had the Browns in that game.
Cody Parkey should fucking have to walk around in Cleveland with a damn paper bag over his fucking head, bro.
People should just kick him when they see him because he's a kicker.
Yeah, exactly. Just kick. This is how it's done.
Right in the nads.
My gosh, yeah. I like Cleveland. I like Cleveland.
If
That
Cleveland's
defense.
available, you grab Cleveland because shout out to you, Hollywood, for making it to where you're at right now. And we intend on seeing you in the championship. And that's when they're going to play the Jets, right? The Browns. So you want that defense.
No. We can literally blame Cody Parkey. Like
Yeah,
literally, we. So Eric, and well, the Browns defense could play some defense too. Don't just blame Cody Parkey. No, that is solely on Cody Parkey last night.
Yeah.
That is solely on Cody Parkey.
I'd say. When was that missed kick, that missed field goal, the 34-yarder? When was that? In the first half?
Yeah, that was like the first half, bro.
Yeah, that was right before the half ended. Like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
Bro,
you're a kicker. This is your job. Do your job.
Yeah, and he just fucking kept missing. Like that's the thing. Like it just didn't stop. Like it just didn't stop.
Yeah. Even the year that when he was with the Bears and
Bears
them in the playoffs, he had the double doink. He hit
exactly.
The upright. You know how many he hit the upright 3 times that year? It's almost like he knew how to do that on purpose.
47 points is unacceptable, bro. That's still a decent Baltimore Ravens team over there. I'm not gonna no, because the second that Cody Parkey missed kicks, you allowed that offense to feel like, oh shit, there's a chance for us to still put points on the board. Mm-hmm. You allowed them to mathematically still stay in the bench.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
When you have any kind of lead, your defense can play a specific style. This is a heavy pressuring team on opposing QBs. You can't do that when you're playing from behind because now you know what I mean. Like that's reckless. When you are playing with a lead, then you can send the house. You know what I mean?
Cleveland they played the Giants this week. You roll with that. Yep. Mike Davis or Josh Jacobs.
Mike Davis. Oh, damn, that was tough. I don't know. Josh Jacobs, is he practicing? Because we would know it's a Thursday night. It's a Thursday night game, so we would know way more information that is a tell right now. It's not like when we're waiting on a Sunday. Because he
still has a questionable tag.
Yeah, and guess what I've been saying?
And he was limited in today's practice.
So he's on pace to play the game.
Tomorrow's Q&A.
Yeah, it's true.
Like tomorrow we will know for sure.
Mike Davis is playing against the Packers. It's a phenomenal matchup. If I'm gonna do rankings, I'll probably have Mike Davis ahead of Josh Jacobs this week.
I can feel that. I could see that. I mean, Jacobs did I mean, but he was still
What did he do? What did he do this week?
13 carries, 49 yards, 3 for 5 for 25 yards.
Okay, not bad. So
yeah, not bad.
He put up 10 points.
Yeah, 11.4.
11.4, yeah.
Can we just have a moment of silence for Debo?
Yeah.
Poor Debo. Poor Debo Samuel.
Hey, man.
And rest in peace, Debo.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. It's ironic that the person he's named after passed away last week, and then in fantasy, Debo's no longer with us either.
Yeah. DK, of course. So Adam.
Hey, Debo was pissed. Did you see his post? Well,
yeah.
He was like, "I don't give a fuck about your fantasy team."
Yeah, bro.
Straight up, like that, with the F word and everything. I don't give a fuck about your fantasy team,
bro. Why should they?
Yeah, for real. They're making millions of dollars. You give a fuck about your fucking fantasy. Because there is dickheads out there like the counselor and other motherfuckers that are like, "Let's go in on him," and blah, you know what I mean? Like, the fuck out here,
I fucking hate those people.
Yeah, those people suck.
So Hollywood says, of course, DK. So he's thinking Adam Thielen, Deontay Johnson, or Cooper Kupp, and I'm in the semifinals right now against Kevin. I gotta win this shit, boys. Dude, I still like we still go Deontay. Like,
it's against the Bengals. I'm still like, yeah, he can only choose one out of those because he's gonna rock.
He's gonna rock with DK.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. He said two. He said pick 2 out of the last 3.
Oh, okay, I like Deontay Johnson. I'm not giving up on him. As they would say, he's due.
Johnson and or Thielen. I'm sorry, Johnson and Thielen.
Thielen's playing Chicago. Yeah, he kind of has their number. But and Cooper Kupp is playing against the Jets, bro.
True.
I would probably do that.
Yeah, play your matchup.
If because the Bengals are really, really bad too. So, but if you're annoyed by the Deontay Johnson thing, I wouldn't blame you. And then it's a splitting hairs with Thielen because Thielen's been on fire, bro. It's like way past NBA Jam rules. Like he's a must start. Most, you know what I mean?
That's right. That's why
I
I was
don't
like,
think Deontay Johnson is in must start territory anymore. It's just the fact that it's the Bengals.
yeah, it's the fact that it's the Bengals, you know,
Because three,
and with Cooper Cup, that's what I mean. That's the same take, you know. It's the fact that it's the Jets,
yeah.
you know. So I mean, what we got to pick two of these guys. I guess I'll go Thielen and Johnson. It's so weird not starting Cup against the goddamn Jets.
Damn. I'm gonna go Johnson and Cup.
Johnson and Cup.
Yeah, because here's the one thing with Thielen though, you do need the touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the big chunk yardage is going to Jefferson.
No, I feel that.
Shit! Buster Screen's gonna be out. He's their nickel.
What's up, Fantasy Fornicator?
Yeah. Oh, see, here. Good thing Fantasy Fornicator's here right now. Check this out, Smokey. I was just telling him about, because Smokey's actually the one that told me earlier. He's like, "Yo, Buster Screen's out, right? So that's good for Adam Thielen. Also, Jalen Johnson's gonna be out. So this might be a different looking Chicago defense. You know what I mean?"
Yeah. Hey, big ups to you, Fornicator. By the way, man, good game, man. Congrats on your win, man.
Yeah, man, go all the way, bro. Go all the way. You know what I mean? Take it home for the commissioners. They said we can't do it. You feel me? I respect that though.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, mad respect for that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And Smokey, all week, man, the Admiral, he was giving you nothing but admiration. He was, you know what I'm saying, about his opponent going into week 14. He was like,
he's one of the harder guys.
Formidable foe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I definitely give Matt props. I give Matt props. I mean, he had a fucking stacked ass team. So yeah.
Yeah. Fantasy Fornicator was a formidable foe. Look at all the alliterations. I'm getting good. You know what I mean?
I was fired. Bro, I fucking goddamn it.
Should we talk a little streaming Ds?
Yes, let's definitely talk streaming defenses.
Oh, actually, real quick, is there some streaming QBs that we had? Is there some streaming options this week? Oh, okay. If you're in a bind.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in one QB leagues, yeah.
Yeah, if Alex Smith plays really like him against the Seahawks.
That's if. That's a big if.
Yeah, it is a big if. He needs to play. Y'all need to win that division.
Fuck.
You said it too. You were like, when my football team wins, I lose in fantasy. You were so hot about that shit.
Oh, bro, I am.
I've never seen. That's why I chopped that clip, because I was watching you guys live. I was in a grocery store, and when that pick six, I got one phone. I'm watching the game. I got one phone. I'm watching you and Miles call the games, and like. When that pick six, I went straight to the phone, like, let me see what Rob. You're like, oh shit, you're excited, and you're like, oh no.
I'm like, that's the day. I was like, that's it. No. I was like, that's it right there.
You know what's crazy about? Here's the thing about superstitions. If we believe in it, it happens.
It happens. Yeah. Like, if you give it enough power, it'll happen.
Like you know how many mirrors I done broke, but then at one point I was like, man, that shit ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like. I've stepped on several cracks, you know what I mean? I call my mom, you all right, Mom? She's like, you know what I mean? Like, you stop believing in this shit, and it's because it's not, if you put validity into it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I definitely can't get over pulling a player out of my lineup, and then I'm like, now he's gonna blow up. This shit always happens to me. Like, I can't not believe in that. Like, I believe in it too much that it happens too much. You know what I mean?
I need to fucking figure some moves out in these leagues.
Let's go.
I mean, the thing is that there's not much I can do.
Bless you.
Like the waivers in these leagues are all practice squad guys. So it's like I gotta make fucking
Darnell Mooney.
I don't even have that. Like I don't like that's not even an option like anymore.
Let's see. Oh, the Lions guys. All the Lions guys. Quentin Cephas.
Bro, I think I know what I'm going to do. Like I really think, bro, this is dynasty, man.
Yeah,
everyone's gone. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
damn, you took him. Okay, so who are you going to be? So you're missing Julio, more than likely. It looks like Rojo, Who else is on that squad that's on this? Oh, you Connor. Damn, they fucked you up in the bye week.
Bro, yeah.
I'm not even saying that to laugh at you at all. I genuinely feel bad because that shit has happened to me several times, bro. Like I remember that 1 year Carson Wentz was killing shit for me. In all my leagues I had Carson Wentz 2017. I remember I had 2 bye weeks and I'm like, fuck. He went down week 14 against the Rams. And I was like, great.
Bro, I know I'm about to do some shit right now. Like I'm about to fucking be up to some shit. Like I'm gonna figure it the fuck out.
Who else you got on your roster? Like, I mean, like as far like who's in your starting lineup? I'm curious to know now.
In my starting lineup, Mahomes, Tannehill, or
I was there when you made the Mahomes trade.
Hang on, let me go back to my lineup really quick.
Yeah,
I was in the middle. I was in the middle of doing something. Mahomes, Tannehill, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, Derrick Henry, Corey Davis, Lockett, Higgins. Had to throw Aguilar up into the starting lineup. Cole Kmet, fucking Jared Cook's bitch ass. Cordell Patterson.
Which Higgins you got? Rashad?
T.
Okay.
And then my defense is pretty much set. Like my defense is my defense, right? Like I don't need to go.
Listen, I think your squad is strong enough that you might be able to pull this off without road.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need all that I'm banking on is my opponent to make more mistakes.
Or just not show up.
Yeah, Stevens isn't gonna be there. Peoples Jones isn't there. Like that's not. Yeah, that's not happening. I hear all these amazing wide receiver cores, and then there's me still in the playoffs with Marquise Brown, Jerry Jeudy, and Kiki Cutie. How the hell that's happening? You must have every other piece around that must be amazing.
Or even like he had the phenomenal schedule where his opponents had all the bad matchups those weeks. Yeah. Or there's something called destiny, my friend. You know what I mean? Maybe this is destiny. You know what I mean? You feel me?
You know, but no, man. I think I could pull something off in those leagues. If not, I have a trick up my sleeve, but I'm not going to mention it right now because
I don't want. If it's destiny, you don't need to do anything, but just start your lineup. If you're destined.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm about to make some fucking phone calls because I just looked and there is one of the. I knew that there was a league that there was no fucking trade deadline. I knew that there was one where there wasn't. So
those leagues are so crazy, though.
If there ain't, hey, if you're gonna give me the ability to use it,
yeah, it's not against the rules, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If there is no trade deadline and the trades are still open, it might be a moral dilemma. No, it's not because it's
you let me do it. You let me do it. Like you let me do
it. Fucking Steamboat, bro. There's 1 year in my keeper league I forgot to take that off, like so it was like we're in the playoffs. This motherfuckers is making trades. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, and ain't nobody motherfuckers that weren't in it. They're just gearing up for the next year. They're like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like making trades to people that were in the playoffs. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
And he's like, listen, everybody's doing this. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta get on it too. Then like, it was my fault as the commissioners or not. So the next year we put an end to that, but.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, but I mean, hey, if they gonna let me do it, motherfucker, I'm about to do it. Miami defense on the waiver right now. Are they a must start even over the Browns? They're playing the Patriots next week.
Listen, you play
They're
the Browns.
so baller.
But you play the Browns. You know why? Because the Browns are going to be more than likely leading that game, and they're going to need to throw the ball a ton more. So Danny Dimes he's gonna throw you a pick or two. Cam Newton's not really throwing the ball as much. They run a lot. And New England and Miami on offense, both those teams, they're at the bottom of the league at game pace. It's gonna be a real slow, drawn out game. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah.
I'm still playing
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a personal preference, bro.
Well, but also it's just they're a running ass team. You're gonna need running like what unless you get points for tackles or some shit. You know what I mean? Like which not a lot of leagues do that. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, I want the ball flying around for my guys to have a chance to pick that thing off.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Miami is ballers, bro. Like they just picked off Mahomes 3 times and sacked him like 4 times or 3 times.
Like you're gonna play so you're gonna play the Ravens this week. You're gonna play the Rams this week. You're gonna play the Browns this week. You're gonna play the Steelers this week. The Cardinals could maybe be a good play. I mean, Hurts is looking pretty nice.
But the Cardinals are just a good play because he's a rookie. You know what I mean? New England's a good play because New England Bill Belichick 21-5 against rookies in his career. Like so it's probably going to be 22. It's going to be 22-5.
Yeah, like Buffalo, you'll start. You'll start the Colts. You'll play the Colts.
Buffalo's a good start.
Yeah, Buffalo's definitely a good start. Green Bay over Carolina. Yes, I'm starting that defense.
Yeah.
The Bucks over the Falcons. That one might be a little bit different, but I mean, you can still.
I still like it though.
I still like them because they're a top defense.
But earlier he was asking Bucks or Cleveland. I like Cleveland better. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 49ers are just going to shit and feast all over the Cowboys. It's the fucking Cowboys. What do we like? Come on, people. So this week's matchups are super favorable for you. The only ones I'm probably maybe fading I'd probably be fading like Tennessee and Detroit. Obviously, I'd be fading Seattle and Washington this week because both are just cooking right now. Both are pretty good. Seattle just lost, or they lost not long ago to the Giants. I get that was 2 weeks ago, but I mean that could still be looming.
I like Washington.
I like Washington in that game for sure.
Yeah, I still like their defense. Listen, Russell Wilson's one of the most sacked. He's not the most sacked, you know what I mean? But he's up there.
Stay away from the Chargers and the Raiders defenses this week. I'm fading those ones. Those are matchups that I'm fading. Those are ones I'm like no, like Chiefs Saints, like fuck that. I'm staying far away from that one. I don't want that. I don't want any of those defenses, either of those. So. That's the way that I would be streaming my defenses this week, and I think that really that's got to be your bigger focus than probably some of the other things that we mentioned throughout today's episode is the streaming defenses versus some of these offensive skill position players. Let's hope Irv Smith cannot sell this week. We'll see. Week will unfold. I mean, like I said, we're early. Thoughts on Russ against that Washington team?
Irv Smith.
That's my biggest worry on my team.
Irv Smith is a solid play. Like if you're tight end needy, which a lot of people are, Irv Smith's not bad because Kyle Rudolph, he's probably set to miss this game again. You know what I mean? And that is.
I got Komet over Irv Smith right now.
I'm not mad at that. I can agree with that. You know what I mean?
Thoughts on Russ against that Washington team? That's my biggest worry on my team. I do have King Henry, so he should save me a lot.
Let's not jinx him. We need him, both me and Robbie. So let's just hope he does. Let's just hope he doesn't die.
Russ is Russ. Let Russ cook. That's my take. Russ is Russ. You let Russ cook.
Did you see Geno Smith get in there and a revenge narrative?
Oh my God!
They're like, get in there and get some revenge. I'm done cooking. Russ went in and threw 4 touchdowns. He's like, go ahead, Geno, get in there.
Russ said, I gotta save all the rest of it to play with these badass kids.
I got these recipes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he's like, I gotta raise Future's kid.
Oh, the big one I have for you guys. Sorry for all the questions, but Mark Andrews or Robert Tonyan. Wait, Mark Andrews or TD Tonyan? Okay, you call
Hey, what's your boy's name? What's your boy Robbie from the Panthers? The one that you got for defense. He's the safety.
Who?
The rookie.
Jeremy Chin.
Yeah. Jeremy Chin. He's Big Bob Tanyan's gonna have his hands full with Jeremy Chin. You know what I mean? So, I probably lean. I'm gonna go with Mark Andrews playing against the Jaguars, because if you're talking about who he's looking to when he throws the ball, it's Mark Andrews. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I say you still got to start Mark Andrews. Like I feel like you got to start your studs. Start your studs. I'm gonna go back to what I mentioned at the beginning of the show.
What did Mark Andrews put up? 5 for 70?
I think something like
5 for 78,
that.
exactly.
I'll go back
Yeah.
and check. But yeah,
Yeah, no, it was 5 for
that.
78. Yeah.
Yeah, he did his damn thing. That's for damn sure. Here, let me double check that shit. Mark Andrews. Oh, Mark Andrews. No, hold on. Mark Andrews goes against Jacksonville this week, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. But I'm talking about he went 5 for 78.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, last night.
yeah. 5 for 78.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know why I know this?
15.3 fantasy points.
Because there was a lesser more. I was looking at Mark Andrews and I was like, I think it was 12 fantasy points. But it's half point, right, in MKF?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stayed away from that. If it was full point, I would have smacked that for sure.
Bam, I am running a fantasy basketball this year for our fans. So yeah, man, we are. Hop in our Discord. Send us a screenshot of your Rumboyz Fans Network setup to be entered in for a chance to draft with us next week. We're probably going to draft like the day before the season tips off.
I'm gonna grab another brew real quick.
No worries, bro. Are you sure? Because we're okay. Yeah, go ahead. Man, but yeah, I mean that's how I'm feeling about these semifinals, man. Shit's about to be crazy, bro.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? We do want to, we're going to be preaching this every stream this week. Don't get cute. You made it here. That means you got, one of 4 of the best teams, more than likely, because, 4 teams should be remaining right now.
Yep.
So you're one of the final 4. You know what I mean? This is not quite March Madness, but we're in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the dance is already going on. Everybody got the dance shoes shined up. We cutting the rug up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to ask Lady Luck, for a dance. Because some spots I might need some luck. Some good old-fashioned luck. And really, my lineup's already, like, me personally, my lineup's set. The only thing I have to think about is my tight end situation. I got Jonnu Smith, Hayden Hurst, Mike Gesicki. Probably going to, go in for a goddamn Cole Clement or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Maybe I might look at a Herb Smith or something. Maybe just picking it up just so I can speculate, but more than likely going to end up rolling out Jonnu. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta make some shit happen.
I can see you're like, hold on. As soon as I cut this show up, bro, I'm making some calls. I'm making some moves.
Yo.
I seen your face too. You were legit like, you heard that news first when I told you about Rojo, huh?
Yeah, I forgot completely about that. I completely forgot about it.
Because I always take care of the waivers, so so you can kick it. Because I'm doing it already, regardless, right?
Yeah, well,
I know you weren't aware of it, like, you know what I mean. And we started late today, versus our normal start time.
I mean, even if I found out earlier, it wasn't going to change anything.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying,
it wouldn't change anything.
When you were like, word, like, you know what I mean, like mid show, you're like, I gotta look this up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that was one thing I seen that this morning, and I was like, wow. Because I'm looking at my cousin Ryan. He's one of those motherfuckers. Remember, I just said, in the dance, I'm trying to ask Lady Luck for a dance. You know what I mean? Because my man's Ryan, my crazy cousin Ryan, that's actually his handle, Crazy Cousin Ryan.
Yeah.
Bruh, man, Bloods, that motherfucker's a lucky motherfucker, bro. Like, the craziest shit you could ever think of, it's always in his favor. It's so fucking insane, bro.
bro.
I'm scared of whoever he's gonna pick up off this waiver. To you know, what I mean, he's gonna find someone, and that motherfucker's gonna go off on me, bro. I just fucking know it.
Dude, the person that I'm facing, literally, I just got done beating.
I hate having to beat someone
I
twice
beat,
in a row.
yeah, it
Bro,
was just
on the flip side of that, the person that beat me week 13, and I got, I dropped from the 3rd seed to the 5th. I played him again last week and I smacked him. And then Steamboat hit me up today. He was like, felt good to beat him. I'm like, fuck yeah,
I made some moves. I took a look at my roster from last time that we met up, and I'm looking now and I'm like, all right, pimping, like, I know what I'm gonna do. Like I made some moves and I was like, we got this. Like we got this.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
Again, we gonna be all right.
Nigga, we gonna be all right.
Nigga,
We gonna be all right.
And my niggas, is you with me? Because the niggas we gonna be all
right. Fuck, you set, man. It's all love. We lit. It's all good. I put Cole Kmet in there. Last time I didn't start Kmet. Kmet's been going off my bench. I've been waiting to throw him into a lineup, bro. He might be. Who knows? He might go out there and becomes part of the fraternity, man. Like,
hey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get a jacket, bro.
Yeah, everybody's
trying to get their Letterman, bro.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean?
we good, man. But no, I feel like we covered all of our bases for real in this hour. We probably could have had this show.
We probably could have done this like in 30 minutes, but like
in 30 minutes, like for
but
like
you know what though,
forever,
it's a true. This is why people identify with us, bro, because we are dealing with the same shit that people's dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
On this show, we were like trying, we're literally like trying to do patchwork. Like, all right, fuck, what are we gonna?
But then, like, I eventually, I went through and I eventually figured it the fuck out.
There it is.
One of my leagues, I'm not happy about, but I'm like, it is what it is. I got the second pick in my league. Do I take AD if he don't get taken first, or if he does, do I go with Luka, Harden, or Giannis? Okay, you asked about basketball. Go with so. I'm gonna be honest. Go with what you want and how you're trying to build your team. You know that centers are gonna be a commodity because it's not there's a lot of them. Like if you got the second pick, you got to go get that big man.
And listen, if you got the second pick, you're gonna be happy. Whoever the first player, whoever that first manager picks, you're gonna be happy as hell with whoever is left for you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, because the talent pool is gonna be so deep. Like you'll be fine, bro.
Fantasy basketball is so nuts. That's why I'm not playing.
Bro,
I need my life.
I'm gonna play.
I enjoy football, fantasy football taking over my life.
I enjoy fantasy football taking over my life. Like fantasy basketball. Like
I'm nuts.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna dabble around. Just to have like something to fucking do. But like, I'm gonna let y'all know it ain't gonna be the same. Like it's not gonna.
I'm gonna be doing because I'm excited for the off. Like we're not done until look at football. We're not done, bro. Like ever.
Football.
Like we got playoffs. Then we go into the fucking combine and the fucking rookie draft classes and all the shit. Like and then the draft. Like
and like even on the podcast about nothing. Like we're still gonna bring up. Like we're still gonna somehow, some way throughout our fucked up journey.
We're gonna be doing shrooms on those shows, bro. I gotta get.
We're gonna be. We're gonna. Those shows are gonna get out like extraterrestrials. Fuck, like it's gonna be lit.
Like I want to do episodes about mafia hitmen. I want to do episodes about aliens. I want to do episodes about all kind of shit. Like you know what I mean? Like me and Fornicator, we got one in the off season that we're gonna do. We're gonna be bringing you on as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I like how like everyone's kind of like doing it. Like I've been wanting to do it for a hot minute, but like now I just need the right title to hit me.
And the show about nothing was awesome.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
I could fill up a whole hour of nothing.
Exactly. I was like,
you're like, listen, you're like Bogart, we're doing this. I'm like, oh yeah.
Like it's definitely going to it's gonna be a vibe. There's gonna be a lot of weed.
It's
There's gonna be a
gonna be
lot of
lit.
weed. Yeah, like I might turn YouTube into weed tube in this bitch. Like it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. There's gonna be a lot of drunken talk. We'll we'll be talking sports on that show, but we'll also be talking about like we said like life, like fucking life, bro.
It'll be a nice view on like, you know, how our conversations are when it's not about, football and or just sports in general. Like
Yeah, like it'll be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
because we're not just some sports robots over here. You know what I mean? Like all we know is
I mean,
sports.
it can be.
Yeah, we're like onions, bro. Like many layers, and when you start cutting into that joint, it makes you cry. You know what I mean? Because it's so, you know what I mean? Like we got some layers to this joint, b.
Yeah, no, bro. It's just gonna be lit. So I mean, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. The show about nothing, the podcast about nothing. I guess however we're gonna call it.
I like that.
Um,
Even the show about nothing or the podcast about nothing, either one suffice.
Yep. Here, let me see something really quick.
See if they exist.
Yep.
Yeah, for real though, because then we might
The
need
show
to.
about nothing. Yes, we're good. Oh,
Wait, it does?
we're good. We're good.
Oh, okay, because you said, "Oh, it does." We're good. So I was
Podcast
really
about
confused.
nothing.
Or the show about nothing podcast. Welcome to the show about nothing podcast.
Yep, we're gonna go with the show about nothing.
I love it.
We're gonna go with the
What's
show
it about?
click
Nada.
and find out, bro.
Nuffa.
Bro, so we're gonna start working on these Seinfeld graphics, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I already found a bunch of like non-published generic Seinfeld like bass lines, like
Yeah.
boom, boom, like they have the other ones that aren't the right notes, so it's not copyright infringement. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're bringing back the soundboard. Let's go.
No, well, I mean like because we're definitely, now that we got Kyrie's new number, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're gonna definitely get into working on a lot of these new intro joints. You know what I mean for our some of our off-season joints.
We're madmen. You and I are creative madmen, so it's gonna be like
Yeah, idea factories even.
like the way that we came up with the Rumboyz NFL AM. I was like, what's the first thing that you think of like when you gotta wake up late this early? I was like, bro, my alarm going off, and then it just went off from there, and it was like,
And then you were like, oh, what about you were like a rooster too?
yeah,
And I was like, yeah, dial it all up. That one was all you, to be honest with you.
Well,
I just relayed the message.
Raj, Raj said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna make you a Robbie Batman transition with his head spinning around and shit." Yo, we've always wanted that. I've always wanted that. We've
That's
always
awesome.
wanted that. We've always wanted that, but the problem is we can't find an animator. We don't know we know an animator, but he lives in Australia.
Yeah,
We gotta hit him up.
he lives in the future.
But shit, guys, go put out your waiver claims. Hopefully, you don't have to put out waiver claims.
Brother, I'm gonna call you back in 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm just out for a smoke. I'm on the show. Why don't you chime in? You're gonna win an autographed photo.
Nice. I'm jumping off air right now. I'll chime in.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
peace.
see you there in a few minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No worries.
Because he was calling me like 3 times in a row. Like, let me see what this is about.
No, I figured. But yeah, fuck.
Yeah, no.
What were
Look,
we talking? God damn it.
you were saying, for everybody, you know what I mean? Keep, what were you saying? Tell me about subscribing.
Yeah, Raj. But yeah, Raj. Yeah, he said I could do some simple editing like that. But hey, bro, if you can make it happen, make it happen.
Yeah,
But
Raj, man. Hey, man, Raj is.
he just be fucking around and just start figuring shit
Hey,
out.
Raj, I barely went on my personal IG again. Yo, send me. I didn't see the request, man. Like, also find me on the GMM network as well, because then I'd be able to just follow you on my personal one too. Because I fuck with Raj. I don't mind him following my personal joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Raj is cool ass motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
But other than that, guys, Bogart, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You could find me at the aforementioned GMM network on both IG and Twitter. You can subscribe to the GMM network on YouTube. And you can find me right here, you know what I'm saying, co-piloting this pirate ship with my man, the Admiral Robbie J, on Rumboyz Fantasy Network. And everybody on the Sportscaster, head on over to YouTube / the Rumboyz Fantasy Network and go ahead and subscribe too. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Make sure that you guys check me out at Rumboyz, spelled as ENET, on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, at Rumboyz Fantasy Network, on TikTok. Let's see here. Head over to rumboyz.com. Check out all of our articles. We just got some new stuff published this week, so head on over there. Check out all of our writers. Also, check out our merch line as well. Promo code Rumboyz, free shipping on all items. And I think that's all that I have for you guys today.
Yeah. And that's all I got to say about that.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly. Holla.
Peace.
Holy shit.